just put this on my there and go. But except if I come back, now like very, very, I don't go like to before that the birthday.
Hello, Oxafa. Please,
Yeah,
please, are you there?
I used to know.
yeah,
Oxafa, are
I'm
you
here.
there? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm speaking. Should I go again with the introduction, or that's cleared up?
Kindly introduce yourself once again, Oxafa.
Okay, okay, good. Um, GM everyone. I'm Ox Alpha, the founder of Oxys DAO. I'm a community builder and a blockchain data analyst. Uh, yeah, that is that for what I am. Apologies for my lateness. I was actually on something, so I quickly rounded it up and joined us. So GM to my bosses as well that I can see on this on the session tonight. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you. Was I clear this time? Or... Is Michael there? Okay, sweet. Okay, I think Michael is having a connection issue or something. That was the one. Okay, okay, sweet. Um, I don't know. Please, I'm sorry to ask because I have not been following up my batch with the previous sessions, so I don't know what amount of time I have to. Okay, question. Okay, okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much. The topic for tonight's session that I have with you guys is community growth strategies and engagement, understanding social media in Web3. Understanding social media in Web3. Um, it is two different things: community growth strategies, then engagement, then engagement. Then Web3, but I think all of them are kind of embedded into each other. Community growth, social media, and engagement, they are all kind of like just under just one umbrella. So I'll try to um, dive into it as best as I can, and I hope that we'll all them as well. So for the session, although I'm not so very much arranged, I don't even have a slide and whatnot. So I would love that we have maybe like something to jot down. Definitely would have been jotting down in the previous classes. So this is just a continuation. Uh, because I would say some things and I might not even recall saying them. So it would be very, very nice to have things jotted down. So for comment, and I'll be very, very straight to the point because what I would be saying might be a whole lot, and you know, uh, I would be straight to the point. I will not beat around bushes. So, uh, for communities, we all know this is well known Telegram. We have been using it. We have been using it. We all know Discord. We must have had introductions to that, or we would in the subsequent classes. Dimensions that I do. So these different social medias and communities are made of people like us. And there is one thing, not everyone will be a builder. Not everyone can be a builder. Not everyone can be a builder. There are always users. There are always users on every project. And even if you are a builder, you're a builder of something, then you are a user of something, of a lot of things. You get, you cannot build everything you are using. So community is very, very important, especially in the Web3 space. It is very, very important. And this community and social media as well. So how you can build your own social presence, your own community, because all of these things are very, very important. Web3, I'm sure that with what we have been learning so far, we would know that this is not just a space that in 3 weeks, if I don't make something for myself, or in 3 months, if I don't make something for myself in this space, I will just leave. No, it is way beyond that. Web3 is a place to just live, like it is a different life entirely. And if you have chosen it, then you are there 100%. So that is what Web3 is. And it's not a kind of place that you just come, look for some dollars, and leave using your whatever dollar that you get to fund your web. Although that's not the discussion. So since it is like that, you are going to be staying here for a very long period. It is very, very important that you build social presence and community. You build social presence and community. Mind you, anything or anywhere can be community. Anything or anywhere can be community. Your TikTok, the followers, even if they are just 20, that is a community. Or we can even call it a group. Yeah. So it can be anything, because when you advertise a product, those 20 followers, out of those 20 followers, maybe 5 or 10 see it and use it. Those are users, and that is what community is about. So it's not limited to Telegram, Discord, and whatnot. So I will give us a template of how to go all over this thing. Now, my main focus, although, would be on Telegram and Twitter, the two T's of crypto, window trust today. So Telegram and Twitter, formerly called Twitter, known as X, also. So it can be. You are learning a whole lot. You will brand yourself for that thing. You will brand yourself. If you are a content creator, it is not very, very necessary that you brand yourself as content creator. In Web3, branding can be anything. Branding can be anything. What matters is perception. What matters is perception, because in Web3, perception is even greater than reality. Perception is bigger than reality. You can be in your room drinking Gary 247, and in Web3, because this is what happens. I don't want to leak secrets, but it is very, very important to say that you would see someone posting Web3 did with big cars and whatnot, but that person never chop. You get, it's like that in Web3. So your perception must be very, very solid. And talking about this perception, it is very, very important to note that firstly, we are just trying to adapt as Nigerians into this space. We are just trying to adapt. Satoshi Nakamoto built it for built the tech, built or built Bitcoin for everybody. But in reality, it is not really like that. the institutional bodies, the big guns, the top guys in Nigeria or in Africa, they are not into cryptocurrency openly. Where is the VC that will fund a product, a Nigerian product with $1 million or $5 million? It's not available. So we are just trying to adapt as Nigerians. So when you are branding yourself, you are not looking to brand yourself like another Nigerian, because in this space there is racism. There is racism. I said I'm going to hammer so much on Twitter and Telegram, and trust me, I will do that. So there is racism in this space. There is a whole lot of racism. Good, because they normally tag Nigerians, even if we are not all Nigerians, Africans, they normally tag as farmers, that there is only airdrop, airdrop, airdrop. And it is not like that. Serious big things are being built from this part of the world, but they don't care as far as it is Nigerian. And nobody will come to your DM and ask you that, are you a Nigerian? Nobody. Then put you to the word that, oh, this guy is a Nigerian. No, nobody will do that. So it is very, very important that you brand yourself in a way that they would perceive that this person, it's only when maybe a video call, they'll now be surprised when they see your face that, whoa, so you're a Nigerian. I wasn't expecting the kind of things you do from a Nigerian. You get? So you don't have to brand yourself as a Nigerian. You can brand yourself as a different person. You can retain your name. You can retain your name. Anybody can bear any name in anywhere, but be very, very strategic with that. Then, after branding, which the perception brought us to that, you would also make sure that because there is racism, as I said that, you would also make sure that when you are a content creator or graphic designer, you are not branding yourself. There are 1,001 graphic designer. There are 1,001 content creators, writers in crypto in this space. And when a project just sees you, they will see you as another content creator, another graphics designer. So you don't want to brand yourself. Just be plain. Do your thing. It is the results that should speak. Now, that is for branding. That is for branding. Pushing out value is also very important. You try to attract attention to yourself, and the way you can do that is by letting people in on your journey. So you are a crypto whatever, and you are in the crypto space. It is very, very important that definitely you are a user of crypto products. So when you use, you document. When you win, you tell your 10 followers. When you lose, you will tell your 10 followers your ordeals, how you are going about your Web3 life. You will tell your 10 followers. If your 10 followers at some point would increase from being 10 to 20 to 30. And mind you, it is not just quantity that will come, it is quality. Because you were not going to, okay, come and follow me, give away or whatnot, or follow for follow. You were not going to do that. You were solid with getting them organically. So there will be quality rather than quantity alone. And in this space, I would come to that. Let me just be reminded, Kaito AI. Let me be reminded about that. So in this space, that is what is the hot cake for now. So it is very, very important that you document your journey. Now, documentation. Documentation is, okay, this class, I'm sure someone would have taken that, or they would probably later on. So whatever you are doing in the crypto space, you are telling the world. And Telegram is very, very important. For time, you will still see it there as far as they didn't delete your Telegram. So how you can do that is having a Telegram channel. It can be private, it can be public. Advisably, why not public? There, you would post, you would document your journey. You would tell everybody the good, the bad, and the worst, the ugly that you are facing in Web3, your wins, your losses. You would tell everyone there on Telegram. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. That is documentation. Because when you put it out on Telegram, it will get lost over time. As you post, the previous posts keep getting lost, and at some point you will not see them again. So it's very, very important that you document them where it is where it is right to document them. You get. So that is Telegram. And if I would even give a task or an assignment for everyone, it is that please get a Telegram channel yourself with your account and document it. Then, as I said, perception, you need to have social, you need some kind of social, what do I call it? What's the word? What is the word to use? I'm looking for the right word to use. You need to have some kind of social capital. Yeah, social capital. Like you are rich socially, because that is where relevance will come over time. That is where relevance will come over time. This Web3 is not something of just 2 years or 3 years. It's something that you are delving in for life. So you need to be creating a social capital for yourself little by little. That is how engagement comes. So I'm trying to um, add everything, embed all of them into each other and deliver it as much as I can. As I said, I'm going back and forth because I didn't have maybe so much preparation with this, but I'm sure that it is value for you. Ensure to write these things down and work on that, as I said. Then Kaito AI, I'll still come to that. I don't want to I would probably end with that. So when you are doing all of this, be sure to learn about things. As I said, you are picking one thing. If you are a data analyst, or if you are whatever, a blockchain developer, a software, whatever you are, you should know how to communicate, how to write. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. That is the way to win. You should know how to communicate just one thing in 9 different ways, 9 different angles. Like a particular project now, where everybody is chat GPTing their documents or their white paper, you are able to communicate that white paper where people are not even seeing, where people are not seeing. You are able to see it and communicate it. You are a winner. You are a winner. Then, apart from being able to see that and communicate it, you can talk about that particular thing in 5 different ways or from 5 different angles. Trust me, not a lot of people can do that, but there are people who can. So this drives us to having people you, okay? This drives us to the notion of having people who you are looking up to in the space. You would have a list. It is very, very important as well. You can have like you can just study over time. You can give yourself a week and look, okay, I love the way this person writes. Okay, you can highlight maybe just 10 people. Then you put them on a list. You try to study what they are doing, copy them, copy those people, copy what they are doing, then do it better. And even apart from doing it better, it's very easy because you are copying 10 people, and that particular person is just one. You'd be able to outperform each of those persons because they are just one, but you are copying 10 of them. You get to 10 people that do very, very well in that particular thing you are doing, maybe in whatever space you are, in whatever niche you choose, you then copy those people and you see yourself doing well in no time. So that is also very important. Then another number. Okay. Replying on X is very, very important. Replying is very, very important. Everybody is a creator behind whatever PFP, whether an NFT, whether a ChatGPT image, whether whatever it is, whether a real life image. Behind that image, there is a real human being who wants what you want, who is chasing what you are chasing. So you've got to like reciprocate. If you are looking for reply, you are looking for engagement, you are not the only one looking for that. If you are looking for followers, you are not the only one looking for that. Anybody that engages with you is looking for engagement too. Anybody that follows you is looking for follow too. Although this is not something like maybe a follow for follow or engage to engage. If you now create a group, you will now start posting your link. Bro, if you do that, you are killing yourself. Like if you create a group of like 20 people or 30 people, anybody, anytime anyone posts, they will just send the link that please help me engage, please engage. Number one, those people, unless they are solid people, they would not put out, they can just put out LFG with fire emoji. I be nice for you on your post. Or they would not even put out something, they will not comment something reasonable. And that kills whatever you are building. Then number two, your post, whenever you post, even if you have 1,000 or 10,000 followers, your post will only radiate around those people that normally comment on it. It will not go beyond that 10 people that normally comments on it. Other people will not see it. Only those persons will be seeing it. So that is for the engaging. But you would have to take reply. I've seen people that does reply 500 daily, although that one is crazy, spamming, and I don't know what I should even call it. Maybe it's GM they are just doing on Twitter. But having solid something like solid take, not AI, not AI. If you read a take and you don't understand it, just pass. And if you understand it, comment something that would even spike a response from that person that posted. So this is how to do it. This is how to win. You would have to reply. You would have to ask questions. So let me sway back a bit to documentation. Documentation is not only on Telegram and is not only on how that particular media works. You are documenting yourself. They have seen how you do well in that particular realm, and they would trust you to help them handle it. So that is positioning and that is documentation. It's as much as it can be every social media, everywhere. And one good thing is that all of these social media, you'd barely see one that doesn't that cannot be monetized. All of them, they can be monetized. And even apart from monetization, you are growing a brand, you are building a brand for yourself. So that is for that. So as I said, you will learn how to write nine, like you are writing, and that writing, that person, someone who is reading would be able to read whether no matter how long it is, even if it's an article, from the beginning to the end, they would be interested. They would be interested. You can use AI. You can use AI to write, but you are not using AI to write. There is a usage, like is a thing you have to learn. Using AI is a thing anyone should learn. You will not just tell AI, okay, this is white paper, help me write. No, you are the one that will write it. You are the one that will write it. And it is advisable if you can. ChatGPT Premium is very, very nice. Get it. It is very, very nice. It will help you so well. So that is for that. Then on social media too, on Twitter majorly, you can a lot of people they after learning after every cohort after class, because it is hard to go and learn data analysis, it is hard to go and learn blockchain developing or software. It is not hard, bro. It is not hard. I paid for a class of blockchain development around 2022. Yes, Ophir Institute. I attended the introductory class, the first one, and the guy, what was his name? I've forgotten. This boy. So he was saying that you see that further math that you ran away from in secondary school, that further math that you ran away from in this after the introductory class, I know attend again, but he didn't know how to just deliver whatever he delivered. It is not like that. It is simple. Data analysis that I almost recently I started putting myself into that, and I realized that it is something that I can possibly do. But before now, if they mention data analysis on my ear, they sound like HTML, Java, whatever. So it is not hard. It is not hard. I don't know where I was coming from. Okay, so I don't know where I was coming from that I landed here, Sha. So you've got to learn solid, then brand yourself around that thing. Use that thing something. Hey, job. I wanted to talk about job. So after that, people tend to okay for a job, they're paying us $500 monthly, $200 monthly. This is what people look for. This is how people do, and it is normal. They job. It is very very normal. But it is very very hard to get a job, even with your skill. What people don't know is that every project that you can see, every project that you can see, they want growth for themselves. They want growth for themselves. So you can be the one. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you for that. No. I hope I'm not speaking to myself. Please.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. See. Apologies for just the I was trying to like beat the time with everything I've got. So that we would have at least the complete 30 minutes for questions. So my boss. So what was I saying? Every project, yes, every project out there, they want growth. Okay. That is what everyone is striving for. I want to help you grow. You don't even need to. You don't need to. Like you don't need to tell them I want to help you grow. You take. I'm sorry. I can't remember. Hey God, my life. My boss. God. Do I have to check? I can't recall. Let me just do as if that's not what I want to talk about. So um you can just pick any project. Okay. I wanted to mention your project, sir. What's that mean? I don't know. If I want to talk, my brain don't hurt. Yes, sir.
You mean Demiro?
Yeah. Good. Good. See what I write for my board, oh, where I dey always the mirror. Yeah. Assuming that assuming you are looking for job or whatever you are looking for, you could just start, okay, you could just start writing on Twitter now about the mirror. Make your page the mirror page, like your Twitter, your timeline, make it the mirror timeline. Or whether you are a video content creator, your page, make it the mirror content page. Do you think the founder, the owner would just be looking at you? 2 weeks, you did that. They didn't nothing. 3 weeks, 4 weeks. No. And that is how every project is. You put out something for them. Then let me tell you what then happens. Number one, you get paid. I'm not saying that it's not guaranteed unless you put out something tangible, like you get, and you are propagating with your full chest, with your full chest. Good. So you put out something tangible, you get paid. That's number one. Then number two, you will learn about a working product, something that is, you will know, okay, so crypto is like this. Through that particular project you are propagating, you will know. That is two. Then three, you will tap into the community of that particular project, because the project itself will spotlight you. That is, they will recognize you that, okay, this so person has been talking about us for weeks. Shout out to him. And the community, they will repost your whatever, and the community will now, okay, look at this supporter, look at this supporter. You can easily become an ambassador or whatever. Now that is what you can do for any and every project out there, using your social media presence. Now you don't need to have 1 million or 1,000 followers. As I said, quality, quality. You are building yourself. This is just like free internship. Free internship. You are working for someone for free, and they didn't ask you to. But it is internship. It is free. You are learning from there, and you are earning as well. You must gain something. Believe you me. Whether money or engagement or knowledge or spotlight, whatever, you shall gain something. So that is for that. That is for that. Then I said I wanted to talk about Kaito. It's 2049, 11 minutes ago, I think. So Kaito is we for a lot of us we must have seen it, because um, on social media it is the only thing happening. Although there are a lot of things going on in the Web3 world, there are a lot of things going on in the Web3 world. There are a lot of things, but on social media, this is the only thing happening. Kaito, Kaito, Kaito. And how many projects is even on Kaito? Just 89, about 89 or 90 projects. So today, Bybit got listed on the Kaito. Okay, let me give a backstory. Kaito is like a platform. They call it InfoFi, blah, 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 all those nonsense, techie words. But it is just a marketing platform. Before, they used to pay projects if they want of 40,000 thereabouts. The least I have seen. But majorly 100,000 plus followers before there would be smart followers. Now, these people that are then smart followers, they will also, before they can be smart followers, they must be followed by a lot of smart followers, like about 600 or lower. Yeah, maybe from 200 upwards. Because I've seen some people, very rare although, 200. I don't want, it's not Kaito, there is a discussion. But now, this is the quality I'm talking about. This is the quality. And this is what will judge relevant people in the future of Web3. Social media. Social media. Okay, now, the internet, the AI, it only aggregates the different data that is available on the internet. It will go and get it, and if you ask a question from the internet, it will now give you, go and fetch information from those data available and tell you that this is what it is, this is what it is, even if it is a lie. Assuming that you are telling Twitter every day that you wake up, every day, you tell Twitter that I am the best what? Best whatever you are. Okay, best data analyst, blockchain data analyst that is currently living in, that is alive. I'm the best blockchain data analyst. You do this every day for 365 days, or even not up to. If any one of you or someone, wherever that person is, go and ask Grok that who is the best blockchain data analyst, do you know that Grok will tell them that it's me. I am the one that is the best blockchain data analyst. They will put my link there and whatnot. That is the power of documentation. That is documentation. If I put it on what is it called to wherever, anywhere, LinkedIn and LinkedIn, SEO. That's another topic. That's another topic. But it is what I call myself that those AI would call me, and that is what the world will know. So if later on someone is looking for best community manager, they can go and search for on Grok or wherever, or Google, and ask that who is the best community manager in crypto or in Web3. They'll point to you. That is the power of documentation. So Kaito AI, I diverted again, sorry, although it's almost time up. So Kaito AI, that platform, it can help you build your social capital. When I started Kaito AI, although I saw it since January of this year, they were live since last year, December. I saw it January of this year, but I didn't take it very, very serious. It's until later on when they did their phase one airdrop. I don't do anything. I just see $40 something. I say, feel like this thing serious. And they gave people as much as, whoa, solid five figure, like solid five figure, $15,000, $17,000. They gave people as much as that. So I started like taking it serious. And since then, even though I never win very well like that, I never win very well like that, but I've known a lot of people that they have made $100,000 or more with this Kaito. So since then, I was having like about I was having a little close to 2,000 followers, and from then till now, and I was having just six smart followers, just six smart followers. Now I'm currently having about 20 smart followers, 20 smart followers, and a little above 3,000 followers. That is something. That is something because of Kaito. And I've gotten, even if not stipend, at least. Even today, I based on ranking, there is this product and this project is a blockchain entirely. Since 2022 it has been existing, Fuel Network. So I was yapping about them. I was like talking about their product, their ecosystem product and whatnot. And I wasn't even expecting it. They just say, hey, send a DM, you are among the top 3 that was talking about us, blah, blah, blah. Surprise. So, but this is how the space is. When you have that social presence, that social capital, a lot of opportunities will flood in for you. Like people, projects will even start telling you that please come and become an ambassador for us because you have a voice. You are on the leaderboard. You are competing against millions of people, thousands of people. Do you know that there was this? Let me use that to round up. It was about last month. This project came out. It was an experiment. An experiment, and the name of that project is I say project. The name of the experiment is Loud You. Loud You. Loud. Loud. They wanted to know the top 1,000 loudest people on crypto Twitter, CT, crypto Twitter. A lot of people, everybody got to work. They were just like loud. The people that can yap a lot, that can post, that their voice have a lot of reach. I struggled. I struggled so much to who did you like who know about that thing. So I struggled so much to be among the top 1,000 because I saw people that were the leaderboard is a live leaderboard that is tracking real life data, real time data. So if you are doing well, it gets updated in every hour. So I was seeing small accounts on that dash leaderboard, top 1,000, top 1,000. So everybody was struggling. And guess what? I wasn't able to make the top 1,000. But the people that made that top 1,000, they were able to have access to a pre-sale. And that pre-sale, they just put $36 into it. And they got as much as $4,000, 3,000. Yes. The pre-sale, it did a lot of numbers and they got as much as the lowest before people because now around 6 o'clock in the morning Nigerian time, now in the lunch time. So a lot of people were asleep. So the ones that were able to catch it before 8 o'clock, that were able to see their wallet before 8 o'clock, okay, they don't distribute, so they don't release token. They were saying like 3,600. Now, another thing was that they said, okay, if you didn't make the top 1,000, if you have just 10 smart followers, 10 smart followers, I mentioned what smart follower is. If you have 10 smart followers, you can be able to participate in this pre-sale, but you will not be participating with $36. You will be participating with is it $11? You are not participating with $13. You are participating with $11. And the people that participated with $11, they woke up to see as much as $700 and 600, 500 for people that didn't wake up very early. You see, that is what the future of the space is like becoming. And one thing with crypto is that crypto is the next trending thing. There is no definition of crypto that crypto is Bitcoin, Ethereum, more people don't pass that one. They are just using those ones as store of value, even if Ethereum not be. so crypto is the next trendy thing. Make your while building something solid, maybe a brand or your brand or a product or whatever, then you are open on every next big thing that can make you some bands or brands. So that is that. So this is what I have for everyone. And if you can, it is very, very important. Elon Musk has made it as such that on Twitter, without blue tick, without blue tick on Twitter, you are a dead, you are like a ghost. You are like a ghost. So if you can, it is very, very important to invest in your perception. It's even across the different socials, on Twitter, on Telegram, invest in your on Discord, invest in your perception, how people see you, they will see you. this person is serious. If you can too, mint an NFT and use it as your PFP, or use a well professional picture of yourself. But that beats the notion of don't brand as a Nigerian. So brand as a normal Web3 person, or any which way can work. It's just to play the game right, because it's a game and it only favors the highest paid. Everybody is a smart followers. Okay, smart followers, they are because Kaito did not make this like, they didn't make it open and they didn't state the different metrics that can make you become a smart follower. But with what we have seen, with what has been seen, like the people that are smart followers are majorly people that have 40,000 to above followers. Then not only that, they have like hot crypto takes, hot crypto voice, like hot crypto takes on Twitter. You get. Then number three is that they have a lot of other smart followers following them, as much as 200, 600, 800, or 1000, like that. Those are the known metrics. And with what I've also noticed, there is not a lot of Nigerians that are smart follow. That's even those big influencers, big guys. Not a lot of them are smart followers. There is this guy, pharmacist. He's not a smart follower. He has 300,000 followers, 300,000 plus followers, but he's not a smart follower. Why? Because he built his brand on farming, on airdrop, looking for airdrop. And you know the people that follow airdrop, that is people that just create accounts that, okay, my old account, let me be using it to farm airdrop, or people that want the next, like, low, this thing that we just retweet, like, and quote tweets, retweets. Those are people that are following that kind of person. So he is not a smart follower. So that is based on known metrics. Yeah. So I think the time is up, and I just have to take questions if there is any. I really appreciate the. I can't see that. Let me check this.
Wow. Wow, that
Okay.
was hello. Okay. Hello, that was really an amazing session. To be honest, being able to learn, unlearn, and even relearn. And we really appreciate you all, Alpha, for this amazing session. It's really an amazing session. And I think we're going to take some questions.